Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this is going to be a general timeless message. This could be past, present, or future energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force a story to fit your narrative, okay? If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below, okay? I think I finally got this microphone stuff figured out, so let me know if the audio sounds better. All right, so the main downloads I got for you guys today, I was getting a lot of like past life energy, but a very like high frequency past life. Like I kept hearing Lumerian energy, so that's like starseed energy. So if you resonate with that, or you feel called to look into that energy, if you're not quite sure, I would say do that. It feels like you're getting like a lot of like code energy, a lot of like a old language from like a high frequency dimension like that. I even get you guys studying your Akashic records. Like I see you guys studying, trying to learn these things about your past lives. You could be having a lot of dreams as well, okay? So just keep that in mind. I feel like today in this reading, or at the time of this reading, it's going to be really about like your ancient history, your ancient knowledge, that very high dimensional energy that we all have within us. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we have strength. And this came out for Aquarius. So you have heavy Aquarius in your chart, go look at that reading. Then we have obedience number 48. That always gives me Two of Swords. So it might be something that you're not seeing clearly. Fulfillment, this also came out for Aquarius. So if you have heavy Aquarius placements, yeah, go ahead and check out that reading. It was a really good one. I know the audio was choppy in it, but it's a really good reading. Okay, so we have rigid number 30, confidence number 42, and then we have risk number 31. Any of those numbers could resonate with you at this time. On the bottom, we have the fledging number 1. Yeah, starting a new chapter. Okay. The energy has really been about just like living in your authentic truth. Okay. So let's see where the reading takes us. All right. 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 7. I mean 7. I was going to say 7 of Swords. Okay. Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups. There goes that 2 of Swords. Page of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. This feels like an energy of something that was lost now being found, is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, it feels like something that was hidden deep within. Your mindset, your mind. Like I said, you might be having dreams of like very high frequency past lives. You have swords. This feels like a past life hurt or pain that you still see. There goes the 7 of Swords I was feeling. And I do have the past life deck out here too. I'm going to use it. This is giving making peace with the past, whether it's this life or past life energy, you might have fulfilled a past life karmic cycle, and you might not truly or fully understand with the Four of Cups in the present moment, like why you feel so disappointing in something. It was because that was a karmic cycle clearing out. Let me pull the past life cards because I feel like that'll help me. What does the collective need to know from past life energies? What is here from past life energies? I also saw baby, and spirit baby was like heavy in the collective energy last week, I think. Last week or the week before at the time of this reading. Okay, so we have phobias. Father. Karmic relationships have been very heavy in the collective the past few weeks. Ships. Ooh, Atlantis. You could resonate with that energy there. And then we have love life. Unrequited love. There feels like some really deep lore here with that. It feels like someone who left their whole life for a significant other, like in the early days where they would marry off their daughters just to get land or something like that. It feels like marrying off to like sustain your family, or just marrying off because you truly genuinely love this person, and then them taking off their mask with that Seven of Swords. I feel like you cleared out something like that. It feels like this followed you from your past life, and you finally made peace, disconnected from this. In whatever way in this life this followed you, this feels like someone who left home for a partner, a job, whatever it is for you. And when you left home, and we see like if you like are chronically online like me, and you see those stories of women who they fell in love, they moved across the country, left their family, left their friends for a man, get in this long term relationship, have a baby and all that stuff, and then everything just goes wrong, and they realize like they have no money, like they're alone, they don't know how they're gonna get out, and most of those like stories that I've seen, luckily they were able to get out with their kids safe and stuff like that. But that's what this feels like. It feels like you finally closed that chapter, and the Queen of Pentacles is giving me peace. And it doesn't have to be that situation, but it's something like that. Like you finally closed this chapter, you're finally moving on, and now everything is moving forward. Even if you're just happy that you got out of the situation, you know, it feels like something in a dream helped you. You might have always had a fear of like masculines and never understanding why, especially if you don't have like full trauma from masculines in this lifetime. It feels like you always held yourself back, possibly never dated. It might be like one of those situations where you've never been in a relationship before, never dated, had a boyfriend or whatever, you never understood why. It's probably because something to the effect of clearing out this karmic cycle before you find true love as well. You had to find something within yourself first, is what I'm getting. But for some of you, it was like leaving your family behind, doing something without knowing all the details, knowing all the facts. Karmic relationships go really fast. Just like you just instantly fall in love or just like fall into this relationship, and before you know it, you're repeating these unhealthy cycles over and over again, so you realize like I have to get myself out of it. But you guys made peace with this. The overall energy, if you haven't yet, you will. Okay, but let's start clarifying because all of that was like completely general. Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the theme of the reading. Two of Wands reverse. Justice, Libra energy. Yeah. 10 of Cups to the World, fixed sign energy. Have the heavy in your chart. Death, Scorpio energy, the Magician, Ten of Swords, the Hermit. So we have Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, heavy on the Virgo. Yeah, something didn't go according to plan, but you're okay with that. Like you saw that something wasn't changing and you were trying to really manifest something for yourself. It feels like with that Eight of Swords there, you, and I said this for Aquarius, so the Aquarius reading might be for a lot of you. We're all a collective, no matter what we have in our charts. But this feels like you saw something wasn't moving or changing, and it feels like you wanted it to change so bad. But with the Ten of Cups to the World, it was like you knew you had to end this chapter to find your overall happiness. Is what I'm getting. Some of you might be going through a divorce with justice in the reverse. Yeah, something wasn't successful, but you, like I said, the overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles, and the main energy I'm getting off of that is you made peace. You made peace, because I want to clarify that Four of Cups so badly, because some of you might not have ended it yet, so that might be what that Four of Cups is. Some of you are like not just closing a chapter or closing a door or something. Some of you are like moving far away on your own, and this time in a healthier aspect than what you went through in your past or past life. Is giving more past life for me. In the present moment, we have the Four of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Cups. Well, the Four of Cups reversed to the Chariot. Thank you, Spirit. That helps me out a little bit better. Thank you. The Emperor, the Nine of Wands, the Empress, the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Death again in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles. With the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse, you have heavy Aries or Taurus in your chart. That is giving me like an unhealthy relationship. That's giving either you were in a karmic relationship or your parents were. Something about parental figures is heavy in energy as well. It feels like they held you back from really stepping into your truth, and that has been a heavy energy. And I hate to be like like a what's the word? Repeating myself, but that's what it feels like to me. Like our parents heavily affect us in our life, depending on the type of relationships we have, whether it's good or bad or kind of in the middle. Um, I will use myself as an example. My parents fought all the time to the point where I avoided confrontation because I didn't want to fight with significant others, friends. I will bottle up all my feelings just for the point to not hear anybody yell or scream because it was a trigger for me. Like it could be something like that. It's something that holds you back. Like I used to not use my voice at all. Like for me to be here on YouTube and speak, especially like with me having all these microphone problems, I don't know. That was just like um something from like my memory, I guess. But I never used to use my voice, and I would use it in a way of just like anger because I was a very angry child. Um, so I would like the only time I would really use my voice is if I was angry about something. You know, I would never use it if I was like sad or like happy. I will always try to keep myself in the background. I didn't want to be noticed. I was a very quiet child, but I was always so angry child. And it was because of the things I saw in my environment. Okay. And that could be what this is. It feels like you have something new coming in with the Ace of Cups to the Knight of Cups. It could be love, but it could just be a new opportunity for you. And you're telling yourself, I could either stay in this repeated cycle where nothing is changing, or I could move forward and find growth and expansion, because I haven't found growth and expansion in the time, yeah, Nine of Cups and where I'm at now. So with the Four of Cups reverse, clarifying the Four of Cups, it feels like you're finally getting an opportunity to fill up your cup in a way, especially with the Ace of Cups there to help clarify it as well. It feels like with the Emperor to the Nine of Wands reverse, there were energies, probably it could be within yourself or energy surrounding you, that just stopped you, or it felt like you were just too exhausted to take the full cups. But we have the Ace of Cups here twice. So this is very emotionally fulfilling. This is a beautiful new beginning after living in a chapter of, in a way, not having peace. And now you're having peace moving forward. Now you're looking for growth. There's something new within you with that Queen of Pentacles that gives you new confidence. You're looking for your happily ever after, or you finally found it. But so many of you are getting new opportunities to grow, to learn, to expand. Like I said, you're waking up ancient wisdom within yourself, ancient just like knowledge to gain confidence on how you move forward. And that's really beautiful energy to be in. I don't think you're letting, like if you have parental people like in your life or friends with this Emperor and Empress in the reverse, but it feels like you're not letting anybody stop you at this point. And I love that. I do. I love that. And the energy surrounding, we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Death, Scorpio energy, the Four of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. The Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. The Full, Aries energy. Three of Cups, Five of Cups. Three of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Hangman, Pisces energy. With the energy surrounding, it feels like someone who is so shocked at the growth that you're starting to have, because Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. It really feels like someone is very shocked about your changes. It feels, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. It feels like somebody's really shocked about your growth. They thought they thought that you would never change, like nothing would change between you two, but they see your growth. Okay. This is giving like someone who doesn't want to let you go with the Four of Pentacles, and fours can be important because we have the Four of Swords, so the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who doesn't want life to change, even though they're seeing you get into this pre-Empress energy and changing your life. They don't want things to change between you. It causes them stress with the Four of Swords in the reverse, to be like, oh, the collective, I love them so much, but they're not seeing what they need to learn within themselves. They see you healing and growing and getting to new heights here. Okay. And it feels like someone who is hurt to see you go or hurt to see you leave. Like, instead of being happy for your growth, instead of being happy for you finding your happiness, they hate that. I'm not going to say hate, but they dislike the fact that their life has to change for you to grow. I don't know if this is a friend. It could be a parental figure, like I was saying, because that's heavy in the energy. But there's someone here who wants things to stay the same. They don't want growth. They don't want change. They don't want expansion. You guys are no longer on the same frequency, obviously. You're at a new beginning, and this person wants to stand still. This person wants to stay the same, and they're not ready to evolve. And they're hurt because you're trying to grow and expand and find what's right for you. And this person loves you very much with the Two of Cups on the top. This is a soulmate for you. I don't get it as romantic though. I just get someone who thought that you would do everything together, and now you're expanding into something else. There's a lot of different energies here that I'm picking up on. So I'm hoping something resonates here. Okay? But this person loves you. It just hurts them. Yeah, they feel rejected by you. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Like, they feel like you guys are no longer on the same page. And that happens in, certain relationships. You might just need to spend some time apart, or this whole contract has ended and you guys learned everything you needed to learn. But this has been a long time coming. You guys have been in the stagnant energy for so long. Okay? But if they can't change with you, then it might need to be time to separate, is what I'm getting. And the challenge, we have the Knight of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Cups. Thank you. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. Six of Cups. So sixes could be important. Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess. Heavy on the Pisces as well. King of Cups, the Star Aquarius energy. Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight. King of Wands, and then the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords reverse. This is you not being afraid to give to yourself. I don't know if this is an energy of you always putting others above you. There's this energy of there's confidence, but there's also you holding back. All right, like you have so much love and growth and expansion coming towards you, but with the King of Wands, there's a confidence that needs to be had. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there's peace that needs to be found, but there's also confidence that needs to be found. Like there's knowing that you are abundant and wealthy in every area of your life, and not getting in your head to let the past with the Six of Cups in reverse get in your way. Because it feels like when you start to give to yourself, you get in your head and you put yourself in a repeated cycle, and you try to follow your intuition, you try to do with what your higher self wants you to do, and then you hold yourself back. You hold yourself back from stepping into destiny because you lose some type of confidence, or like an energy of not just confidence, but losing, what is the word I'm looking for? It feels like you don't feel like you'll be successful because of things that happened in your past, whether it's parents, whether it's friendships, relationships, whatever wherever it is. It feels like as soon as you do something for yourself, you regret it, or you feel bad for doing something for yourself. And Spirit is saying no more. Okay? We're not doing that in 2025. Okay? We're not doing that. Okay? It just feels like don't be afraid to do things for yourself, and also don't feel bad to give to yourself. It feels like you have always given to others to the point that you deplete, because we saw that Empress in the reverse. You keep yourself in a karmic cycle when you aren't living in your truth, when you're not pouring your cup, filling your cup. Don't hold yourself back from your emotions. Don't hold yourself back. If you need a whole self-care day and to not do, I'm about to curse, not do anything for anybody around you, take that time. Don't use your day off to do things for everybody else. You need that time to really take care and nurture yourself. That's what I'm getting. And your higher self, like I said, those upper realms are really trying to like get you to acknowledge like you were like, it feels like you were like king, queen status, or whatever lifetime that was. You knew how to do these things for yourself, and then you met that one person that you had this karmic tie with, and it followed you, and now you're releasing. So as you move forward, don't feel bad for the things that you have to do for yourself. Because why should we feel bad for the things that we want and need in this life? It's not like if you're being like super selfish, like, no, not like that, but like there's times where you just need to take a step back and do for you. And that's what this energy is. Living in the energy of your higher self, being confident in that and not getting so wrapped up in your head about the what if this and what if that, and what if they think this about me and that, da 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 da. You know, you have to live for you too, not just your family, not just significant others, not just your children. You have to live for you too. You have to have find time for yourself as well. Okay. And the potential, we have the Three of Wands. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. Thank you for all your messages so far. Thank you. The Queen of Wands reverse. Three of Swords. The Five of Cups and the Hierophant Taurus energy. The Tower. The Seven of Swords. The Queen of Cups. The Four of Wands. Ace of Wands reverse. And the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are like separating from someone, making that hard decision to move on and commit to self and your higher power to source. You are abruptly changing your life. You're moving on to something more peaceful here. A lot of you are breaking a commitment to something. And I don't get this as you, collective. I get this as someone else or energies around you being heartbroken for this decision. But you know, at this time, you have to walk with source. You have to walk with your higher power. You have to commit to yourself. Okay, we have the High Priestess to the Hierophant. That is like I said, you have some very like powerful 5D stuff going on right now. Even probably even higher than the fifth dimension stuff going on right now. You're waking up to your true kingdom, your queendom, however you identify. You're waking up to that status that you had in that lifetime and clearing out all those heavy karmic cycles to step in this truth, to step in this power is what I'm getting for you. And that's really dope. Even if you don't exactly know where you're headed, you're just trying to be guided by your higher self and by source. There's an energy of you being afraid and getting in your head, but you're not letting that slow you down. You're not letting these energies slow you down. And where you're moving to is literally peace. That's all I keep hearing is peace. Okay? So even if you're like anxiety ridden right now and you're not knowing what choice you need to make, just sit with yourself for a few minutes, meditate, you know, just get your chakras aligned, you know, especially your third eye and your crown and your eighth chakra, and really connect. Okay? Advice for the collective. Thank you. Page of Wands. The World reverse. The King of Wands. I don't think it's a lot. Hold on. The Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, Justice, Libra energy, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Strength, and the Lover's reverse, and the Queen of Wands. You're going to find something out that releases you. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're going to learn something, some knowledge. And that might be why you have this Tower moment. And then we have the Seven of Swords out here twice. This is going to put you in an energy of loving yourself, loving you, and filling your cup. It could be you separating from this person, separating from a friendship with the Three of Pentacles there. It feels like you, like, I told myself that I could build here. I could build a life here. I wasn't paying attention to the signs and synchronicities from spirit to close this chapter to close this door. And now, like, you're getting justice in something. It literally gives you an aha moment. I feel like, I don't know if someone lied to you, someone didn't tell you the truth. Spirit was trying to get a message to you with the Page of Wands in the reverse. I feel like either you were misinterpreting that message or you just didn't see it clearly. It's like your soul is ready to go, so Spirit was like, okay, these bridges are burnt. Like the collective cannot go back to this. Like you being on your way to your happiness, to your full potential, you can't go back. So it feels like Spirit is burning these bridges. You're learning some new information that gives you justice, that brings you peace. I don't even feel like I don't feel like you're super hurt by it, because it feels like I said, the overall energy of this reading feels like peace. Like you found peace in it. You may, and I feel like you might feel kind of weird for how fast you get over whatever this is that you find out. Because I feel like deep down, you've always known, like in your soul, you always known that it was going to end up this way, or it was going to happen this way. I feel like you always saw the signs, but you just didn't want to believe it because of how much either how much time you invested, or how much like love, or like how much you cared about a situation. Okay, but you're gonna find something out, collective. You're gonna find out some information that releases you and causes this tower moment. Advice for the collective. That was fast. Thank you. Oh, we have two. We have jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change, and then we have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. I'm telling you, you're awakening to all this wisdom, all this knowledge surrounding you. Okay. Jump in is number 82. Child of the cosmos is 46. Those numbers could be important to you. Okay. Andromedian is Andromedian. I think I'm saying that right. I always say them wrong. Is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedian Starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable. They have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Stall until you feel ready to take a deep breath. Run up and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. And you're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedians want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventure, to embrace your own adaptability, and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to learn. Excuse me. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good run up and leap. How can you be more adventurous? How are you being called to jump right on in and leap? Yeah, that's that risk energy. That's that full energy. I feel like whatever this is for you, you don't know how it's gonna go. It's like jumping into the unknown, but that's okay because you're ready to do it. You're willing to do it at this point in your life. Okay, so we have child of the cosmos. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and tides and seas when to come and go. That intelligence is within you. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell to do what you were to. It's the very part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated, as if we need to figure things out for ourselves. We rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of yourselves, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have the access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be, and to be and to remember that the flower is knows exactly when and how to bloom, and then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Oh my gosh, that's what I was saying about you guys getting like ancient wisdom, you walking with source, your higher power, being more committed to that. You're gonna have so much wisdom that comes to you. Like, I feel like you're really gonna truly awaken to your gifts, your spiritual gifts. You don't have to read tarot, but we all use our spiritual gifts in one way or another. And I feel like you're really going to start waking up to how you're supposed to use them in this life. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Now, what do you need to release? You and your loved ones are safe. I feel like those are for you who are separating from a marriage and you have children. Cancer energy there. Have faith in your dreams. Then we just have a full moon in Cancer at the time of this reading. You are good enough, Virgo energy. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Nothing is just set in stone and nothing will come of this situation. We have showed the world the real you. Advice for the collective spirit. Advice. Thank you. I have children. Your love life is being affected by children. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic interests. Keep an open mind. Your usual soulmate may differ from your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. We have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, and then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and then we have give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. When you're ready, collective, and you feel like you're in a healed place, you're going to have a lot of new coming in. And I feel like there's energy here of like a parent wanting to protect their children from what they went through in the past. I feel like the new energies that are coming in, your children will get along with if you have children. This will also be that spirit baby energy I was picking up on. Like, it feels like your spirit baby approves. So you might get signs and synchronicities like that way. Like whatever the spirit baby energy is it's a guide that walks with you in this life. I don't feel like this baby has been born yet in this life. Give me 1 second. Okay. Advice for the collective. They are falling out fast today. All right, we have soul song and enlightenment. Some of you are singers. Some of you are going to use your spiritual gifts, like your voice, as your spiritual gift. It's giving, what's her name? She went viral on TikTok like a while ago. Her songs are very spiritual. I can't think of her. I think they go by they, them. I don't think they go by she. But I can't think of their name right now. But some of you are singers and you're going to use your voice to help bring the collective consciousness more together. So whoever that resonates with, And even if you don't sing, it could be lyrical. Like you could write lyrics or compose songs that help raise the vibration of the planet. Is what I got off of that when it fell out. Advice, advice for the collective. I usually do the Healing Waters Oracle, but I was called to do this one for you guys. So, all right. So we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. We Are Nature is 138. Okay. Leave a world on top of the world. If you look up the word nature in a dictionary, you'll see a reference to plants, animals, and landscapes as opposed to humans. We speak of getting into nature or getting grounded as something we need to do. We've forgotten that we don't exist in nature, we are nature. Indigenous earth based traditions have always seen the planet and all beings as interconnected and sacred humans as one with the earth itself. The earth and Mother Rose are calling us back to the earth, to weave the sacred back in, to weave nature back into the center of our everyday lives, to see ourselves as nature and to spend more time interacting with the living natural world, returning to nature. How's your connection with nature? What's your relationship with your own body? How can you live in a more grounded way? This card is an invitation to develop a deeper connection with the earth, to actively spend time with the physical nature, nat- with the physical natural world around you, to tend to it, to take your place as a custodian of it, to the sacred and all of life, to notice the changing seasons around you and within you, and to remember that you too are a part of the earth's ever changing landscape, and to remember that you are nature and that you'll always find your true nature in nature, to embrace your body as your home and the planet as your mother. How can you connect more deeply with nature and your own true nature? How can you return more to the earth? This feels like a lot of you. I'm not okay. A good amount of you, y'all are gonna start like a community garden. It might not just be a community garden, and some of you might do like a farmers market type thing where things are more natural, don't have GMOs in them. Is what I'm getting. That's how you're going to connect. So some of you are going to use your voice, whether it's singing or composing music or writing music. Others of you are going to really like get into the nitty gritty. Like you're going to use your hands, connect more to Mother Gaia, to Mother Earth. Is what I'm getting. A lot of you are going to use like plant medicine and all that stuff. Herbalist. Advice for the collective. We are protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Have intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Have longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. We have abundance. You've done the work, and abundance flows to you now. Then we have true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And then we have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. And then we have new love again. Yeah, you're welcoming in a beautiful new life. I feel like in the 5D, you and whoever you're supposed to end up with are truly connected in that, like, in that space, because we have the High Priestess of the Hierophant here. So you guys are very, very connected in that space. Just know that everything that you're doing at this time to truly connect to who you are and who you're becoming is evolving into something so wonderful. And you're going to have the soul tribe, the soul family, the divine counterpart. If you wish to have kids, I keep breaking on balance and new love. So yeah, just keep following your soul. Keep being led from your soul. Right now, there's a place that you need to get to before like divine love comes in. I'm pretty sure you're going to connect to soul tribe first before divine love comes in. For some of you, you already met your person. It's just like a matter of time before like you guys start dating. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Stellar Gateway activation, infinite potential manifestation vortex. Okay, it's 147. I used to be really insecure about reading so many oracles, but there's so many readers who read like 20 oracles just like me. Okay. You are a master. You are a master of manifestation. Every one of your thoughts, actions, not actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you, and through your focus, focused awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all the energies you connect with are carried up to the stellar gateway, and if they are aligned with the intentions your soul had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It is important to consider connecting with your cosmic origins at this time. That's literally what I was telling you guys. And also tracking down the intentions of your soul for it. For if you can bring your wishes in this lifetime together with your life intentions, you can live a life that is aligned with your highest heavens. I'm telling you, that's what I was picking up on, like that Lumerian energy, light code energy, that light language, ancient knowledge. You guys are really connecting with that, and it could just be in your dreams too. Like, so your higher self just like pouring that energy into you, because now you're in a place where you can really accept and understand that knowledge. You probably, like I said, you look at this language, you've never seen it before, but somehow, some way, you can read it and understand it. You look at your Akashic records and you're like looking at this language you've never seen before in this lifetime, but you know it because your soul knows it. You guys are connecting to yourself on a very deep level at this time. Even if it may not feel like it right now, you are. Advice for the collective. I have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. I have self esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Then we have humor. I choose to focus on the brighter side of life and adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. I feel like some of you, or a lot of you, are connected so deeply that you are laughing in a way you probably haven't laughed in years, like a real deep, hearty laugh. I feel like you're just like connected to the trees and the sun, and just like it feels like an energy of being like, I guess, lifted, without like doing, certain recreational things. It feels like getting high off of life, if I could say that, on YouTube. Not even sure, but it feels like you don't have to, be under the influence to feel the high that you're feeling right now. I feel like all of the like the doubt and all that, self blame, hurt, pain, I feel like that's literally falling off of you right now, because you know where you're headed is so positive and beautiful. You're willing to change your whole life. This karmic debt is fulfilled, and you're just like moving on. You're in the canoe. You're Six of Swords. I'm out. I'm onto calmer waters. I'm onto higher pastures. Like you're gone. You have set yourself free from anything that held you back before, where you were afraid to do things. Okay, you found true peace at this time. Advice for the collective. Have Between Worlds, number 3. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaging in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate a curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning this lesson of certain experiences. And this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There's a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begun to take root, and but with but what surfaces will probably not be what you expected. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. I'm telling you. You don't necessarily know what's ahead, but that's okay because you're going for it anyways. One baby step at a time. Advice for the collective. Thank you. We have recovery. Have big, happy changes. Ask your angels in the near future. Trust. Listen to your intuition. And then we have abundance on the bottom. Love that. Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice for the collective. We have I allow myself to receive. I have the power to create change. Okay, collective. I hope that this helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of this reading. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.